senior number 4, Brent Thompson. A sophomore, number 5, Keaton Gregory. A senior, number 22, Mason Patrick. And a senior, number 23, Isaiah Robinson. Good luck, gentlemen.
Hello and welcome to TSPN's broadcast of our boys varsity basketball in I'm out of breath. Trinity Episcopal versus Fork Union Military Academy. As the three for Mason Patrick is short. Rebound turnaround jumper for Davion Brown is good. I am Hugh Stone, and I have a very special guest in the booth with me.
It's DB here, also known as Torrey Burston.
As Fuma calls a timeout. What is it, 37? As the score here is 2-0, I apologize for being a little late. TB, you have a very special role here in the basketball program, as in my opinion, you have the most vital job of being the JV head coach.
Yes, sir. Working on the development. I feel like JV feeds it to the varsity level, but doing everything I can to get those guys ready for what's next. And their goal is to play at the next level of varsity basketball. Got to do all we can to get them ready for that.
As rebound for Mason Patrick as a 2-on-1 fast break for Davion Brown.
Slamma jamma.
As Brent Thompson picks up a foul around half court. So, I have a question for you. How satisfying is it to see somebody you've coached like Maddox Patrick, like Isaiah, like Teran, like Darian come and contribute, and as a nice block there by Keaton Gregory? How is that to see that happen?
It's a good feeling. It makes you feel good as a coach to see that they are out and contributing to what the Titans are this year at 11-4, getting in and doing some of the things they did for us, and it's really cool to see as a coach.
As the first free throw is good for Mason Patrick to grow this lead to 5-0. As there is 6 minutes left here in the first half, or first quarter. As a post touch here to Keaton Gregory. Keaton Gregory goes up. No good. Out of bounds.
Over the back call on Keaton. That's his first.
As Fork Union comes into this game 0-13 with a 0-4 conference record against Vista teams. As Trinity seems to want to play through their athletes and press Fuma and speed them up and turn them over.
Yeah, I think the up-tempo pressure is really good for us this game. Coach Blazer may look to go into the bench a little earlier with the game tomorrow in Charlottesville.
And tell us a little bit about the showcase that Trinity will be playing in tomorrow.
It's a big-time showcase. It's holding place at St. Anne's Belfield. Really good team we're playing in Shabak Christian Academy. Plays a national schedule. They had IMG on the schedule, Oak Hill, and they have a couple of 4-star recruits. So it'll be a good challenge for us.
It'll be a big game. First free throw's good by the sophomore Keaton Gregory. And second free throw's good, as that is a very big improvement in Keaton's game, becoming a consistent free throw shooter. As a foul is called on Isaiah Robinson. Isaiah Robinson draws a foul, my apologies. His first free throw is good. Love to see Isaiah Robinson back on the basketball floor, as he's battled some major injuries through football, and coming into Trinity, he loved basketball, and I love to see people playing the sport they love.
Absolutely.
As Keaton grabs another board, goes up, and it's good. As an early 10-0 lead for the Titans. Oh my God, I hate this.
Nice pressure there.
As a long pull-up jump shot's off. And the three for number one, Jonathan Brown, is no good. As an 8th grader on varsity, Jonathan Brown hopes to be the future for a struggling Fork Union.
By Brent Thompson there.
As Trinity picks up full court man, looking to turn Fuma over, and it's worked throughout this first quarter. As the 3 for Fuma is very short. As Brent drives to the right, offhand floater, no good. Last touch by Fuma. With a 12-0 lead, Darian subs in for Isaiah Robinson, who has had a just awesome senior campaign. As somebody who's stuck with it and trusted the program, he's reaping the benefits this year.
Absolutely. It's cool to have Coach Darian for a year. He's a very follow the process player, has faith in it, and I'm glad to see that it's showing up for him.
You love to see it. He had a career high earlier this week before against Woodbury with 4 threes.
Yep. For a good road win for the Titans.
As
really tough to play there.
As you'd love to see Darian get even more involved in this offense of being such a good shooter. As Travel's called on Fork Union, of Darian being such a good shooter and a team that has struggled shooting the 3-ball. You would love to see Darian come in and play a bigger role, and all it takes is one game to start a streak of a shooter, and hopefully today's that day. As he gets the ball, as Fuma comes out in the 2-3, try to negate the strong inside post presence of Mason Patrick and Keaton Gregory, and it works. They get a turnover. As a high ball screen set for Jonathan.
Super excited about Keaton Gregory using his length, being able to guard different positions.
That's a good up and under finish for number 20, Folker Monsieur. I don't know. As a good rebound by Keaton Gregory, goes back up. Puts his lead back at 14. And as a coach, I've always kind of struggled in games like this. As Mason Patrick's got a breakaway dunk. Hey! What do you look for in games like this from your team?
Just staying locked in. It could be a tough game mentally, especially when you have back-to-backs to look past the game that you're in. So just having that mental focus and that mental lock-in, I feel like it's key.
And I've always believed in these games being chances for people, as the 8th grader, number 14. Oh my God, why am I blanking?
Jeremiah Robinson, little brother of Isaiah Robinson, has checked in.
I believe that these are the games for people like Jeremiah to get their opportunity.
Absolutely.
As travel's called on Fork Union. Oops. As he controls the pace. As Fuma is staying in this 2-3, and 3 for Davion Brown's good. Grows his lead to 19 early in the first. As a nice split, and the left-hand layup's no good for Fuma. 3's long. But good hustle from Fork Union Blue Devils. As we see Teran Nelson coming to the table for the Titans. As another 3 for Davion Brown misses just long.
The pressure in the backcourt.
And Fuma's dangerously close to 10 seconds, but they get away with one. As Teran comes in for Keaton Gregory. And you want to talk about somebody who's hard-nosed, plays, I would assume, as like a coach's favorite. Like if I think of coach's favorite, I think of Teran.
Absolutely. Plays hard all the time. You know what you're going to get from him. I like to say it's kind of like the Draymond of the team. Does all the dirty work. Definitely, I feel like a team needs a Teran Nelson on this.
As a long 3 for Darian Irvin's no good. As Teran grabs that rebound, as we were talking about, 2 for $1, Darian Irving, no good. Oh. As a good fast break operated by Fuma.
21-4, 42 seconds left in the first quarter.
As Davion Fat Rat Brown, a lot of contact. Grabs another rebound, misses another floater. As he shows his frustration. And he's got another one. Hey! Oh!
Alex Patrick checking in for his brother, Mason Patrick.
And you want to talk about somebody with a lot of untapped potential in this Trinity offense, I think it's Maddox Patrick.
Absolutely.
A starter for Team Loaded's 3SSB team over the summer. Contributed, played very well on that circuit. Had a devastating knee injury, which I actually don't know what he exactly did, but coming back just in time for basketball season.
Yeah, he's a very mentally strong person in general on and off the basketball court. So to endure the injuries that he has, I had the opportunity to coach him for JV, but also in AAU for Rocket a couple years back, his eighth grade year, and he grew about 8 inches in 7 months. So he had some shin splints, some leg injuries, some back injuries, but he stayed true to the process, and here he is out here for a sophomore season. Super proud of Maddox Patrick.
There's 17 seconds left in this first quarter as Fuma talks it over. As Maddox comes in and his floater's short of the mark. As Davion drives right with the left-hand finish is no good. And Maddox is going to the line for two.
Another thing I love about Maddox is how confident he is. Confident, in my opinion, key to life, and he's one super confident student player, so that helps a lot along the way. Out on the first.
Both free throws are no good for the sophomore. Three from the corner for Fuma to beat the buzzers, no good. As your score after one is 21-4, Titans.
As coming out the timeout, Tegan Logan is checked in the game, and so is Miles Love. A couple of football stars on the floor, with Tegan being committed to Sydney, and Miles Love being one of the most underrated football prospects in the entire state.
Some energy from the bench. I love it.
The high ball screen for Fuma. Draws the foul on Mason Patrick. His first. And in this game, I want to see Kevin Furlong. I want to see him get open shots. I want to see him drain a couple, because of a team that has struggled with shooting the three ball, losing all of their game, or losing their most recent game to St. Chris on only making 1 3. You want to see anybody that can shoot, like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Kevin, Brent hit threes. Anybody that can help your struggle, this is the game to find out. And I love seeing it, especially somebody that give this all to the team, scout team, practice every day. This is their day. As Miles
Okay, Miles.
goes up strong, no good. As Puma turns the ball over.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. Definitely want to see Kev. He gave us everything he had last year, led us in scoring on JV with 19.4 a game.
As
Taken
Taylor
for a
for
three.
No.
Good shot, Taylor.
Gunner Marks is no good, but he does draw the foul.
Shot no good.
As the second free throw is long, rebound controlled by Mason Patrick. As Davion Brown drives left, swings to Brent. Brent's three, no good.
Oh,
Great hustle by Brent. And he's rewarded with a turnover. As Mason Patrick's threes long, but rebounded by Mason. Miles and Miles.
great footwork, Miles. Great rebound from the big man. Oh, he
As the one dribble pull up for
down for Tagan.
is no good.
Cornerback with a great pass.
As Barrett's Euro step is good. As Miles gets a steal, driving right down the lane,
Floater, okay.
It's the coach's nugget. As Jonathan gets by Mason and picks up a foul, that's Mason's second or third, actually. As we see Isaiah Brandt checking in the game and Isaiah Robinson checking in the game. And Keaton Gregory checking in. As Isaiah Robinson and Brent Thompson switch on a high ball screen.
3 seconds. I knew it was coming.
As some frustration shown by Puma. As Keaton Gregory's high ball or high post touch leads to an open three for Mason Patrick, which is no good. Bless you.
Thank you.
As Isaiah Brandt.
And one shot.
Number 13, Gunnar Marks. As this free throw on the end one converts. As Isaiah Branch gets his first look of the night. And Brent Thompson's corner three is good.
Titans still picking up full back pressure, but still.
Turns the ball over. And a great pass by Brent Thompson. Leads to to a foul as Isaiah Branch will go to the line for two.
Yeah, he scored a couple. I think he had like 7 points against Harrison Maddox Patrick checking back in for his big brother, Mason Patrick.
As Jonathan brings the ball up for Fuma. High ball screen set for him. As Juice Mason is checked in the game too. And Maddox Patrick. As Gunner going to his left. To Noah Vale. As the floater is long. And Isaiah Robinson's left hand layup's no good, but rebound followed by Keith Gregory. Missing multiple attempts. And the floater for Fuma is no good, but they do get the rebound. But they turn it right back over as Juice Mason's floater is short.
Oh, no, I had the wrong mic on this whole time. As Fuma turns the ball over. Oh, I was on the wrong mic. Oops. 32-7 with 3:38. Shout out to Eli and Abby Miller for telling me my mic was off. Isaiah Branch has the ball at the top of the key, swings to Deuce Mason. Deuce Mason's wing three's good, buries it. Grows this lead to 28. As Darian Irving is coming to check in. Talk, just talk. Yes. We have no producer. Apologize for any inconsistencies with the audio or scoreboard as he buries both free throws for Fuma. As Maddox Patrick's high ball or high post look to the duck into Keaton Gregory is a travel for the sophomore. Guess you know than I do.
If the Titans can build a couple of stops here before they go into the half.
As that is not going to happen because of the travel on Justin Canty, I believe. As Darian Irving's three, long. As the Titans get a turnover, Darian Irving's layup, no good, but he gets fouled.
A strong take from Darian.
Great take by Darian. As his first free throw is good. As Turan checks in for Keaton Gregory. As oh,
Second free throw good for Darian Irvin.
why are my headphones dead?
37-9. Titans lead.
This lead for the Titans is growing as
Good
Kevin
denial.
Kroheim checks in the game. As the spinning floater for Jonathan Bowen's good. Maddox Patrick's turnaround, mid-range is good. That's his bread and butter.
It is. He made a lot of those for us last year when we needed it most. The mid-range game. You don't see it much in basketball nowadays. It's either straight to the basket or a long three.
I got a soft spot for mid-ranges
You
and,
do.
and
You do. Nice little
fadeaways.
fader right in
Fade.
front of the nail. Yep.
I have a very soft spot for, quote, bad shots.
And the Titans are in 1-1 bonus. He throws the rest of the way.
First free throw is no good.
Maya Robinson table.
And he will not get checked in this possession as Fuma misses the free throw. Oh, turnover. Nope. As Maddox drives left, swings to Isaiah Branch, who gets a post touch for Turan, who throws a turnover to Fuma. As Jonathan skips it for a long mid-range, no good. Oh. Foul on number 12, Kevin Kroheim, sophomore. Kevin's just a great guy. Smart
He is.
kid, good athlete.
All around athlete coming from St. Michael's.
I didn't know that.
Kevin's another one I've had the honor to coach on, not just the JV level, but on the AAU circuit with Rocket, along with Maddox, Keaton Gregory. Great kid, does all the things that a coach could ask for. Second free throw good. Under a minute for the half.
That's
by
Turan's
Turan.
turnaround. He got fouled. As the Euro step for Fuma converts.
Tough move.
Convert.
Tough move.
For number
35
0,
seconds.
Justin Canty. As Maddox Patrick's threes, long, but rebounded by Turan. Turan splits the double team and converts 41-14 here in the remaining seconds of the first half.
Good open court pressure by Jeremiah. Let's see if the Titans can get a stop with 5 seconds left.
As there will be no full court heave. And that's all after one. All right, cool. Check it back in here. 41-14 after one. As we see a completely different five coming out the half. As Darian Irvin's floater's no good. As Darian is playing fantastic open court defense on Fuma's ball handler, as Jonathan is one-on-one with Maddox Patrick, as Maddox draws a moving screen call. As Darian Irving's wing three is good.
Stop, Darian. That's his shot right there. Step right into it. Consistency. Great shot by Darian Irving.
As we see Turan get a hard defensive matchup as he grabs the rebound, passes it to Darian, and Darian's layup's good.
Good pass.
Looks like our old JV team freshman year.
Yeah.
As we see only two of those members on that team, of Darian and Turan.
One of the greatest JV teams ever, I'd
The
say.
greatest. Without a doubt, the greatest JV team in Trinity history. In my humble opinion. As a high ball screen set for Fuma. As that leads to a dribble handoff for Jonathan. As Jonathan spin floaters, no good. As Isaiah Branch gets a rebound.
Good
Swings to
pass.
Darian Irving. Darian Irving's three is no good. But Maddox grabs a rebound and has a nice putback to get to the line. First free throw is no good for the sophomore. .558 on the game clock as Maddox's second free throw is good. As another high ball screen set for Fuma as Fuma turns the ball over. As we see a mix of Trinity's future and respected seniors all out on the floor together, which is great to see as Turan's Euro step is called for a travel.
Running clock, it seems, from here on out.
As the lead is stretched over 30. As Jonathan's long two is no good. As Jeremiah Robinson goes coast to coast and misses the layup, but grabs his own rebound and puts it back.
The follow.
As a young 8th grader on varsity, oh my God, Zay. And Maddox blocked, but it is out. Oh, it is out on Fuma.
Good defense, Maddox.
As Isaiah Branch with a tough right hand fillet. High ball screen set for Fuma. Spinning back right. Gunners turnaround jumper, no good. As Darian gets an outlet pass from Turan. Back to Turan. Turan drives right. Left hand layup. No good, but gets his rebound. As we see Deuce Mason and Tegan Logan coming to the table. And Kamari Sutton coming to the table. As Jonathan going left. Oh my God, left hands are so bad. As Darian gets a steal, and Isaiah Branch steps out of bounds. That's not a foul. As Tegan and Deuce sub in for Jeremiah and Darian.
Good on-ball defense by Deuce.
As he is known for that, being an athletic, scrappy guard.
Good hands by Turan Nelson.
As 5 seconds. As just a shot clock grenade is thrown up.
The pass by Maddox.
And Turan's floater's no good. And then he grabs a rebound, which will get him to the line for 2. 53-14. Here is your score.
37 remaining in the third. First shot off by Turan. Miles Love checking in for Maddox Patrick. Second basket good by Turan. 54-14. 2.5 left in the third. 40-point league.
As a moving screen. As we see Kevin Kroheim come into the game to come and get Turan. As
Not
Kevin
good.
Kroheim's corner three is no good. But Tegan Logan goes up, no good. As a good, strong drive for Fuma leads to a foul called on Kevin Kroheim. Running clock question mark?
It's dead on free throws. Everything else is running. I asked the same question in our JV game earlier. I thought it just ran regardless.
It's odd
But
it
it's
runs
dead.
on like out of bounds, but it doesn't run on free throws. And also in high school, is it 5 or 6? Foul out.
It's 5. Short on the second. The follow.
That's a great bucket for Gunnar Marks, who's having himself a game. As Miles Love's pass to Kevin leads to a nice bucket for Kevin Kroheim. As a high ball screen for Fuma leads to a turnover for Tegan, who throws with a lot of anticipation, but leads to a turnover. As Miles doesn't even contest the layup. As Kevin Kroheim's three is no good. Come on, Kevin. As Gunnar spins, going right, pass, dumps it off, which leads to a missed layup, but a numbered fast break. No, you can't have that. Turnover for Fuma as Gunnar pulls. It's no good. But rebound by Miles Love. As Kevin swings to Tegan. Tegan's three. No good. Come on, Tate. Come on, Tate. As Fuma brought their suitcases with that travel. Shout out Sam DeFran for that analogy. Oh no. As that will be the end of the third quarter. 56-19 is your score. Heading into the fourth.
Last quarter action underway.
As the left-hand drive for Fuma leads to an open corner three, which is no good. Rebounded by Miles Love. As Kevin skips to Deuce, back to Kevin, to Maddox. And Maddox drives right and draws a foul.
First one no good for Maddox. Second one good for Maddox Patrick. Got it.
As a left-handed drive with a good take for Fuma is leaded by another rebound by Miles Love. Titans ball. 7-17. As a post touch for Miles Love. Some crazy energy from the bench.
Mason Love showing his brother some love on that strong take.
As he drives again to the right. He grabs the rebound, goes back up. As that is a quick 6 for Miles Love. As Fuma is going to the line for 2 with 6:27 left.
One short.
Second one's good.
I gotta ask you, you have a basketball mind, smart athlete. As a coach, What do you want to see from your five that's
This
out
three is
there?
good for Maddox Patrick. What was the end of that question?
What would you want to see out of your five that's on the court right now?
No drop off.
No drop off. Gotcha.
I, I just want to see truly if there's different goals for every season for every team, but the main goal is to win states, obviously. Is being in a position that Trinity is in, I want to see flashes of consistency. Like, for instance, Miles Love has found himself a role with guarding bigger bigs and being able to bang with them. I want to see if Kevin can come in and be a spark plug off the bench as a shooter. I want to see if Deuce can come in and just shut down opposing guards for 6 to 8 minutes a game. And I want to see Maddox live up to this potential of at all and find ways to be productive with his length, with his athleticism, anything. And I want to see Tegan Logan hit a three.
That would be nice.
As Maddox's three is long and off the shot clock out of bounds. What do you want to see if you were coaching this?
I definitely agree with the no drop off. Just seeing guys get better, building the chemistry. As we know in long seasons, league sets in. Seeing somebody take that jump to be ready for playing meaningful minutes. Good backdoor, good pass.
As one thing about these types of games, Miles Love for three, no good. The things about these types of games are, like, in teams, yeah, Tegan's layup, no, a little strong. There's a divide usually between the rotation seven and everybody else on the team. And, like, I've been on teams where I don't come out the game. I've been on teams, like, for instance, this team last year I was on as a sophomore, where I never touched the floor. I've been on both sides of it, and I'll say, for instance, the teams where there is no divide between the rotation and everybody else, or like where it started as that, and you see an eighth or a ninth guy go from not regularly playing to averaging 6-7 points a game is a huge deal for teams. As Kevin Kroheim's three is good. And these are the types of games that you see it in, like, especially for people that play on teams that, you know, in AAU this is huge of, like, you play 7 guys. You have 10, you only play 7. And the bottom 3 guys are cussing the coach out, being like, man, I hate this. This is awful. But when they get a chance and you can sub as much as you want without fear of just completely losing it, is, if I was a coach, that would be my dream.
Yes, absolutely.
And when I eventually become a coach one day, I'm only going to keep who plays. As Deuce Mason's left-hand layup's good to grow the score to 70-22. As Miles Love grabs another rebound. As Kevin Kroheim's threes, no good. As Miles grabs a rebound. 3-on-2 fast break for Tegan. Tegan with the right-handed layup. What is he saying?
Gas. He's a sub. Hold on for 2 minutes and 20, Taylor. You do it. Leave him
Don't sub him. Please don't sub him. As Maddox goes back. I have a question from a statement that has been made by one of my close coaches in my life.
Uh-huh.
He said coaching is 90% managing people and 10% X's and O's.
I can definitely agree with that. Absolutely, in a lot of ways. I would say I definitely agree with it at least 95%.
95% is managing people.
Well, you do need some X's and O's, but as you see, I mean, in today's game, um, style of play, I feel like is what a big part of it.
Like seeing chemistry and like building like bonds between teammates leads to a better team than sitting in practice every day and just banging your head running plays over and over and over again. It's a little bit different than a sport like football or what I play, such as like football is much more a chess match than basketball is.
Yeah.
With the, again, 5 to 11. But that's kind of the beauty in basketball. Is it's not like I feel more of a personal connection to everybody on a basketball team than a football team. Like some football position rooms are bigger than basketball teams.
Yes.
Like offensive line will have. Oh my God! Oh. As a 3-on-2 fast break for Fuma leads to a left-handed layup, which is good. As Miles Love swings to Kevin. Kevin's three, no good. Rebounded by Miles. There's a foul.
Yeah, Hugh, back to what you were saying. I'm really big on doing things outside of the playing field, so that camaraderie, that chemistry. As you know, if you were part of JV for a year, um, you did laser tag. I feel like that's kind of what brought us together at the right moment.
And we used to blitz people.
I feel like when you go through adversity on the basketball court, you revert back to those times that you spent together, practice hard together, and that's what I feel like brings you together at the end of the day.
I had a really good question, but I forgot what it was. You want me to be real? God, I forgot what it was. There's something about, and a good hustle play by Tegan.
I'd love to see more of that. I feel like Tegan could definitely throw in some toughness minutes here and there, plays like that to get the energy going. Guys like him, Miles.
As a shot clock violation for Fork Union will lead to the last 10 seconds of this game, which will be dribbled out by Deuce Mason. We want to thank y'all for joining us today. Me and TB I'll probably be broadcasting another game. As your final score is 75-25. Trinity Titans, thank you.